Hello, Sagittarius. This is your general reading for the week of the 17th to the 23rd of September. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising sign, depending on what you resonate best with. Let's have a look and see what message or messages come through for you for this week, Sagittarius. Sagittarius, these are general readings. Don't forget to subscribe to stay up to date on new videos that come out. Sagittarius. Okay, Sagittarius. So the overall energy is the sun. So I feel like there's going to be a lot of clarity in general for you this week. And I feel like part of this clarity is going to be on some kind of situation that may be bringing you down a little bit. I feel, Sagittarius, this could have to do with a situation involving work. This could have to do with an individual. I feel right now, I feel that you may be in some kind of position where you have to make a choice about something. I feel this could be a person at work or a person in some kind of situation that you have to work with. So this could be a partner. This could be a relationship that you're dealing with, Sagittarius. But I feel like some kind of attention needs to be brought to this situation in general. I feel like I'm almost getting this energy like there's something that happened with this individual, with this person, that didn't turn out so well. I feel like it didn't turn out well. I feel like you may be in a position that you may have a little bit of distrust for this person. I'm getting this message of distrust, or not trusting in general, but being maybe a little bit skeptical of this person. I feel like something happened that quite possibly you're regretting that it happened. You're at a loss, essentially. I feel like there's some challenging energy with something that was lost due to this individual. And I feel that it's put you in this position like you're ready to continue to deal with this person if you need to, but you're hesitating on doing it. I feel like you're kind of standing guard right now, almost like you're standing guard, and if you have to deal with this person, you'll deal with them. But I feel overall like you're trying to decide how to deal with them, because I feel like they've created some kind of situation, or the situation in general is something that created some kind of loss or has caused you some kind of grief in general. And this could have to do with a work situation. I do want to say, if this is a work situation, this could be somebody in upper management. This could be a boss. This could be a team leader. This could be somebody that you need to report to, essentially. And I feel like you're having to make some kind of plan, some kind of decision how to deal with them. Because I feel like you need to deal with them. You'll deal with them again. But I feel like it's challenging because there's been some kind of situation where there's been some kind of loss with this person or with this situation in general. And like I said, this could also be a work situation. I feel like something didn't go how you wanted it to go in general. And I feel that the highlight of the week is going to be bringing attention to this situation, because I feel quite possibly it may have been done, or something may have been done behind closed doors. I'm getting this energy like something possibly was done behind closed doors. And it was done quite possibly in a way that it was done for the benefit of this person or this situation, and not necessarily for your benefit. Sagittarius, I'm feeling like this grief is for this reason that something was done not including you or not with you in mind. I feel like this was done with somebody else. Quite possibly some decision had been made and you were left out. I feel like you were left out in general of whatever this decision was, whatever this plan was. I feel like you weren't consulted, and I feel this is where some of this challenging energy is coming from. And I want to say, overall, to try to remain positive nonetheless in the situation. Sometimes things are done where we are not included in a situation, but sometimes it doesn't really matter, Sagittarius. Sometimes it doesn't matter. Sometimes we need to simply focus on what we still do have. If this was a situation where you had been left out, where somebody didn't consult you, where somebody didn't communicate to you about something, whether in a relationship or whether in a work situation or some kind of group setting, maybe things weren't communicated to you and you feel kind of left out of the situation. In the long run, sometimes it doesn't make any difference. Sometimes there's decisions that are made that don't necessarily need our input. And I do want to say, focus on what it is that you still do have. Focus on the positivity of the situation in general. If, for example, a decision had been made without you, and you're trying to figure out how to deal with this moving forward, how to deal with this person, because I feel like you have to deal with this individual. Sometimes it's a blessing in disguise. Sometimes we can say, well, we didn't have to exert our own personal energy to make this decision or to work with this other group to be able to decide something. Sometimes we can protect our own energy in certain situations by not being included in something. Sometimes it can be a blessing in disguise. And so see if you can continue to focus on what you do have. Focus on being positive nonetheless. Let's go ahead and check our overall message, Sagittarius. So Sagittarius, I'm seeing be in service here. So be in service is essentially telling us to give back. So if there was some situation where quite possibly you weren't included in a choice, in making a decision, maybe you were left out of some kind of discussion at work where something was discussed, maybe you're feeling hesitant on approaching these individuals, maybe you're sulking because you weren't included in something, the overall message is to continue to be in service and to continue to do what it is that you need to do in general. If this is at work, to continue to do the work that you were hired to do, or to continue to work on projects or give to that company as you were doing before, to not sulk on something that happened without you, but to continue to be of service in the way that you were being of service before. Continue to focus on what you still do have. Continue to be positive. Continue to bring your light into the world nonetheless. There may simply have been a situation where there was no need for another person to give input, for example. This may not have been a decision that needed your input, for example. Maybe it had nothing to do with you, Sagittarius, but continue to persevere and continue to do what it is that you need to do anyways. Because overall, there are still individuals that are going to need your assistance in general, Sagittarius. There are still going to be individuals and situations that require your assistance. Staying in this energy is not going to allow you to be in service, our overall message. So that is the overall message for you for this week, Sagittarius. Do let me know if you have questions or comments in the comment box below. Don't forget to subscribe to stay up to date on new videos that come out. Make sure to like this video and check the links below for additional readings or personal readings. And have a good week.